was denied me. I have left the task in the good hands of generations of Americans who have taken up the challenge. Or those hardships and the sadness, but always in the end have moved forward. Your America is truly a wonderful and majestic country, but it requires that you continue to be vigilant to make sure that we do not lose our way. You must remain steadfast in the ideals and beliefs of those countless Americans who came before you. As I have watched our country since my passing, I have been truly proud and yet sometimes saddened. But it seems to me that for every step back, you folks have taken 2 or 3 giant steps forward. I watched as you have moved west, planted, raised, and grew an America that would sustain your country and often much of the world. I have seen your cities grow to the sky, and your industries enrich our country and its people. Your intelligence creates wonders of technology and medicine. I watch with wonder and pride as you have fashioned a truly, well, a shining city on the hill. Those good words were not mine. Another Illinois statesman, Ronald Reagan, said that, and spoke well for all of us. But let me tell you what has impressed me the most. The simple truth is that we have made some real errors when it came to protecting and ensuring the rights of all of our citizens. We need to know and understand the truth of our history, what has been unjust, move forward, and as a result, we will get better off as a people and as a nation. No, we have not been perfect, and we have had regrets. But if you were keeping score, we would be in the winner's circle. We have much to be proud of as Americans. Although we are not flawless, our achievements, our sacrifices, and our generosity are to be cherished, honored, remembered, and sustained. A special place, Gettysburg, was truly the beginning of our second chance. If the Confederates had won that battle, who knows what the future would have been? Would the Emancipation Proclamation have meant anything in a divided nation? Would we have lived up to the words of our fathers? Would all men are truly created equal? Well, of course, that Union victory would eventually ensure a United States of America, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Each generation has been responsible for moving the country forward. We would proceed, and once we got started again, there was no stopping us. We were joined by millions of people with the courage to leave their homes and countries to find a better life, filled with liberty and the potential to make dreams of success and prosperity come true. We were raised, grown, healed, educated, believed, and cared for so many that it needed our help. We were there. In all, America has done well. This republic has seen so many great leaders emerge from your diversified cultures that have truly left their mark and their achievements for all to value. You must remain dedicated to that proposition, that all men are truly created equal. With that noble thought finally in your minds, there is nothing you cannot achieve as one people standing together. Well, it appears we are getting close to my dear Springfield, and I will bid you all a heartfelt farewell, along with a hope and prayer for your continued prosperity with peace in your future. And may I end our journey together with some words that I believe might have said it best to the American spirit. 47 years ago, our fathers brought forth on this continent a new nation, conceived in liberty and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal. Now, we are engaged in a great civil war, testing whether that nation or any nation so conceived and so dedicated can long endure. We are met on the great battlefield of that war. We have come to dedicate a portion of that field as a final resting place for those who here gave their lives that that nation might live. It is altogether fitting and proper that we should do this, but in a larger sense, we cannot dedicate. We cannot consecrate. We cannot hallow this ground. The brave men, living and dead, who struggled here, have consecrated it far above our power to add or detract. The world will little know, no longer remember what we say, but it can never forget what they did. It is for us, the living, rather to be dedicated here to the unfinished work which they who fought here have thus far so nobly advanced. It is rather for us to be here dedicated to the great task remaining before us, that from these honored dead we take increased devotion to that cause for which they gave the last full measure of devotion. If we here highly resolve that these dead shall not die and reign, that this nation, under God, shall have a new birth of freedom, and the government of the people, by the people, for the people, shall not perish from the earth.